Alright family, you're welcome to the cyber community. My name is Oluwatobi Williams, and what we are going to be doing in this particular tutorial video, it will be based on requests. Yes, it will be based on requests that I'll be getting in my DM and from some of you here in the community. So few months ago I got a request about how to use that I should create a tutorial on how to use the Max tool in Pixellab. And also in one of my videos I got that same request, so I felt there are many people that need this. So in this particular tutorial video I'm going to be showing you what is the Max tool and how it works. What is the Max tool and how it works? Yes, you can use the Max tool for many things. You can use it for many things. So in this particular tutorial video I might not be able to touch everything, but trust me, in the next one we are going to, if we do not finish everything, we are still going to continue. I hope you get. So I might not be able to finish everything in this particular tutorial video because of our time. So without further ado, let's proceed with the tutorial. First, let me show you what is the Max tool for those of us that doesn't know about it. First of all, I'm going to bring in a shape. Let me just bring in a shape and leave it like this. Now the Max tool is in this place. This is the Max tool. Can you see that? Max. So this is the Max tool. Basically it is used to erase, like this eraser. They work in similar ways, but the Max tool is more advanced. I don't know if you get. Let me just say the advanced state of erasing tool. Are you getting it? So it's the advanced state of erasing tool. So let me just show you some, basically what it works for. Let's click on this place. Now as you can see, if I should come to this place and click on it, you can see how it works. You can see how it works. So I remember telling you in one of my tutorial video that you cannot escape the Max tool. There's no how you are going to do it. You are still going to need it. Yes, I remember telling you that. So in this particular tutorial video I'm going to be showing you all what these things work for and how you can make use of them. So the number one thing we are going to be doing here is that, let me enable it first. Now let's start from this place. Please follow me carefully, because I will not want a situation whereby you will not be able to get what we are doing here. So follow me carefully, please. Now this is the first part, enable. I've enabled it. Now the number two thing we are having here is, okay, let me just say the number one or the number two thing is Max mode. Basically what this thing work for is that it's just to differentiate the place or the area you want to max, like the area you want to erase. Now if I should come to this Max mode now, and if I should come to this place now and click on out, you will see that this place will be the one to be showing. Are you getting it? So if you click on in, you are basically telling the tool that, okay, you don't want the inner part, that you want it to erase the inner part. If you should click on out, you are telling it that you want it to erase the outer part of the shape. I don't know if you get. So you are telling it that you want it to erase the outer part of the shape. So that's basically what the in and out mode work for. So if you should click on in, you want to erase the inner part, so it will help you to erase the place that is inside this circle, this mask. It will help you to erase the place that is inside this circle. Now if you should click on out, it will erase the place that is not inside, that is the part that is outside. I don't know if you get, it will erase that place. So that's basically what the mask mode work for. Now let's come to this place, this plus. Basically what this place work for is, if you want to add another mask, yes, you know, we have this, we have this. Now if you want to add another mask, this is how you are going to do it. Just click on plus. I will show you how that works. As you can see, if you should look at it now, you will see that we are having two different marks. Can you see that? We are having two different marks. Okay, now this is if you want to control it. Like if you want to use the first one, as you can see, I've switched to the first one. If you want to go back to this place, if you want to go back to the second one, you come to this place and click on it. It will go back to this place. Alright, can you see that? If you want 3 marks, just click on plus. It will give you another one. It will give you another one. It will give you another one. Okay, now if you want to, you want to remove it, like you don't want this, let's say you don't want this again, you just come to this minus icon, just click on it. You see that thing will disappear. You don't want this one again, you want to remove it, just come to this place and click on it. Can you see that? If you should focus on this place, you see that if I click on plus, it will be on 2. That is, there are 2 this thing here. So this is the number 2. This is number 2. And if you should click on this place, it will come back to this one. So this is number 1. I hope you get. So this is number 1. If you want to remove it, just click on minus. You can see that that one has also disappeared. And this place, this one is copy, duplicate. If you should click on it, that is, you want the same, like the exact marks. Let me remove it first. Like you want something like this, exactly like this. Let's say it's like this. Don't mind the way I do it. I just want to bring out that shape. So let's say you want something exactly like this. Just click on the copy. Can you see that? You can see that we are having 2 here already. We are having 2 here. Now that's basically how these things work. Now let's come back to Bezier mode. Basically how the Bezier mode work is how will I put it now? Let me just say, like something movable, like something you can move. Okay, let me show you. If you click on this place now, click on this place, you see that you'll be able to move everything here. You'll be able to move this. Can you see? You'll be able to move this one. Okay, let's say you want to move the other one. Just come to this place and click on this place. And you see that this is number 2 and this one is number 1. Can you see that? You can see that I am able to move everything. Okay, that's basically how the Bezier mode work. And if you should come back and click on this place, you can see those lines, these things here. Now I'm coming back. I'll come and explain this antenna, how it works. This antenna, like, so that is, you want to use it to, place and adjust it. Okay, you want to use it to adjust it. Now that's how the Bezier mode works. Let me delete this. Let me delete one. Now let's come back to actions. Okay, This one, go back. Sorry about that. I want to use it to explain something. Now, this one that has plus here, this one is if you want to remove, like you don't want this, we are having 4 this thing here. As you can see, we are having 4 dots here, and each dot contains 2 antenna. Can you see that? So if you don't want any of these dots, let's say what you want to create is, you understand when you are using it to create something. So let's say this thing is too much, this 4 dots is too much. If you want to remove it, you can just, let's say you want to remove this part, just come to this place and click on this. As you can see, we've been able to get rid of this. We are now left with 3 dots. Can you see that? We are left with 3 dots. Let me show you again. If you want to remove it, just come to this place, or any of this. Let's say you want to remove this part, come to this place and click on here. As you can see, we are not having it again. You'll be able to have 3 dots. Okay, you'll be able to have 3 dots. Let's say you want to remove another one. Let's just assume you want to remove this. Just come to this place again and click on it. Click on this place. Now, as you can see, we are left with 2 dots. Okay, that's how that one works. And let's say you want to add another one, like you want to add another dot, just come to this place and click on it. You will have 3. Okay, as you can see, we are having 3. Let's say you want to add another one, click on it again, like click on this place, you will have your this thing. So that's how that one works. Now let's come back to the third one. This place is called scale. Let me see. Yes, it is called scale. Now this scale basically is used to enlarge or reduce the size. Can you see that? Just focus on this place. If you come to this place and drag it like this, you see that the marks will be big. Like, can you see that? It is just used to enlarge or make it bigger or make it smaller. Okay, that's how the scale works. And after you get your preferred size, just click on the mark icon here. Or if you don't want it, you click on this place. It will come back to the initial position. But if you want to tamper with the size, you can just, after you are done with everything, just click on this place. Okay, now coming back to the 4th one here, I think is the last one here. Coming back to it, this one is the rotate. Let's click on it. This is the rotate. If you want to change the position of the, can you see that? It's just used to rotate the marks. So basically that's how the tools works. As you can see, that's how the tools works. And coming back to this one, these ones are used to adjust it. Let's say I want to make it to fit into this place. Just come to this place, click on this one, click on the dot and drag the dot, just place it here. Okay, and this one is used to adjust it. This antenna like, if you should drag it like this, it will be longer, and if you should drag it backward, it will be shorter. Can you see that? And it's like something like what you use to control it. So let's just leave this one like this for now, and come to this place and place this one here. Come to this place, place it here, and use the antenna to drag it. Alright, come to this place, place it here. Come to this place, place it here, and you can use this one to adjust. Okay, now as you can see, we've been able to arrange everything back. Can you see that? So this one basically, it's used to control the overall area, like it's used to control the overall area, and this one is used to control those parts. I don't know if you get. So this is the antenna light is used to control the parts, and this one is used to control the overall area of the shape. Alright, I think now we are familiar with the tools in the Max and how to use them. Now let me show you something real quick. I think I've not been able to show you what the Max can do. Let me show you the work of the Max. Now, look at this thing. Look at this effect. Can you see that? This is the work of the Max. Let me show you another one. Look at this one. The leg here on the text. Can you see how the hand is being placed into this place? This is the work of the Max. Let me show you another one. Can you see this? This is the work of the Max. This one also is the work of the Max. Can you see this one? This is the work of the Max. And this, can you see? This is what the Max tool can do. This is done by the Max. So this one also is done by the Max. This is the work of the Max. I think I did something some months ago. Let me see if I can. Now look at this thing. This is the work of the Max. Can you see how the leg and everything? Can you see the effect? It is being done by the Max. So I was planning to redo this again, but it's been a while now, so I was unable to get the resources. So we might not be using this, but we'll be using something relating. Or better still, you guys should choose. I'm still coming back. Now look at this effect. Folded paper. This effect, like something that's like you are opening a book. Can you see? This one is done by the Max. Probably we'll be working on this in this particular tutorial video. I'll be showing you how to do this in this particular tutorial video. Then in the next one, we'll be going back to all this. So maybe you should choose actually. Okay, let's do it like this. We are going to choose the one you want us to do. Let's say I'm using this one. Please just take note of it. Let's say I'm using this one as A part of it. Now your vote will determine what we are going to be doing. Okay, let's say like something that you choose, the one you choose will determine what we are going to be doing. Let me call this one A. Let me call this one A. Let me call this one B. Let me call this one B. And this one It's just something simple. Let's say C. This one is almost the same thing with this. So let me just say A and B and C. Let me use this one as C. This one, maybe in this tutorial video, I'm going to be touching it. Maybe I'm going to be touching it because I want to show you that folded paper effect first. So, as you can see, let me show you. Maybe I'm going to be touching this, how to create this. But first, let's go for the out of the folded paper effects. Let's go for that first. So if we are unable to do this, we are going to be doing it later. Now, the first thing we are going to be doing is, let me change it to the default this thing, and let me change the color of the background. Let me delete this text. We are not going to be needing a text here. We don't need a text here. Now let me go to the size, image size. Let's use now let's use YouTube channel banner. Let me see. Okay, let's use this YouTube channel banner. Activate your grid line. As you can see, my grid line is already set, but let me smart to it. Okay, so basically you see your grid line like this. So you are just going to adjust it. So what's the adjustment you are going to do? Just come to this place and add one more distance to this place. So just place it somewhere around this place. Now after doing this, click on this place. Click on this place, and you must ensure that you enable this magnet icon. So the next thing we are going to be doing is bring in a shape. Let's bring in a shape, a square shape. Make it to fit into this place. Okay, then you go to your max. Go to your max. You can reduce the opacity a bit. Let me see. Go to your max, click on it. Now after clicking on the max, you can decide to enable your listing before doing it, but that depends on you. It depends on you. Just follow me carefully, please. So you place this one around this place, and this one around this place. Follow me carefully, and this one you are going to delete it. So how do you do that? I'm sure you are now familiar with your thing. So you come to this actions, and click on this. You can see that we are no longer having that. So you come back to this max mode and click on out. So we want this part here. You click on out and you begin your adjustment. Just follow me carefully with the adjustment. Follow me carefully while I'm doing it. Okay. Now after doing this, click on the mark icon. After clicking on the mark icon, you come back to this place. And click on copy. You duplicate and you make sure it is at the middle. Make sure it is in the same place as the other one. Okay, just make sure it's at the middle and come back to this place. You can increase the opacity of this. Increase the opacity. Now come to this place. We are working with the one at the top. So make sure it's at the middle and go back to your marks. Now getting here, you can just click on, let me try this. Okay, let's say I want to work with this. Now what you are going to do is you are going to move this back to this place. Are you getting it? You are going to move this back to this place. So follow me carefully. Let's go. Please take note of what we are doing here. Okay, all right, we are progressing. Yes, we are progressing. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing here is click on mark and go back to the opacity and increase it. Now next thing we are going to do is to give it a color. We are going to give this a color. We are going to give these shapes color. So come to your color, click on color. Now enable the color. After enabling it, you come to this place, this gradient. So just tap on gradient. After tapping on gradient, now you have some default gradients here, especially this. I think this is the first one. This is what you will see first. So I've already set this thing here. So let me just show you. Basically, let's say for instance you met this type of gradient there. So what you just do is that, let me move this. Okay, I think I can work with this for now. Let's just work with this. Now you are going to the second one. You can click on this place to reduce the stress and tap on the second one. Now click on color, enable the color and click on gradient. After clicking on gradient, come to this place and click on it. Now what we are going to be doing here is to adjust it. Let's adjust it. Okay. I think I can work with this. Let me see. So the next thing you are going to do here is to, let me disable this grid line. Just bring these things close to each other. Just bring them close to each other. Bring it close to each other. Bring it together. Now, yes, I want to put this one at the top. Okay. Now, at this point, you can decide to merge it. You can decide to merge it together, but I don't want to merge it for now. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll come to this place. I'll click on mark and I'll come to this place. I'll click on it and I'll pick this. Okay, I'll pick this. So I'm going to move the boats together. I'll just move it to somewhere around this place. I'll move it to somewhere around this place. So if you should look at it very well, you can see that we've been able to achieve that same effect. Yes, like they are trying to open a book or a jotter here. Can you see that? So that's basically what we just did. Okay, so that's what we just did. You can now go ahead and go to your your background and change the color. You can change the color. You can use different types of color here. So can you see that? So that is basically how to create the folded paper effect. And you can go ahead and add your shadows. After merging it, you can add shadows and stroke and all of that. So basically that's just how to create this type of effect, and you can see that in few minutes we've been able to achieve it. So right now I believe you are now familiar with your Max tool and how those simple tools inside of it works. Now we are going to stop here for today in this particular tutorial video. So in the next tutorial video, I am going to be showing you how to create one of these. Depends on your votes now, on what you want, and probably this, like how to pop out images from shapes. So thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope the video has been helpful. So if it has been helpful, give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload another amazing tutorials like the part 2 or the second part of this video, you get notified directly from YouTube. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.